Good evening and welcome to Lagos Updates on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. This program highlights the activities of the Lagos State Governor and other state events. I'm Adiola Akindele. In the highlights of the program today, Governor Sanwo-Olu approves 750 million naira for health insurance premiums of 100,000 vulnerable residents. This and more after this timeout. We'll begin today with this story. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu on Tuesday performed a groundbreaking ceremony of a $250 million hyperscale data center in Lekki Peninsula, saying his administration is deeply committed to the rapid transformation of the Lekki Corridor and other industrial hubs in the state. He said his government is committed to using education and technology, which is the second pillar of the theme's developmental agenda, as a tool to create a 21st century Lagos that the people of the state dream of and talk about. Governor Sanwo-Olu said the data center will create jobs, attract additional investment, and deliver high-speed internet access that will be transformational for emerging and existing digital ecosystems. From that story, we move to this one, which says Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has so far approved 750 million naira from the Equity Fund for the payment of health insurance premiums for 100,000 vulnerable and indigent residents of the state, in line with the goal of ensuring universal health coverage for all. Wife of the governor, Bijoke Sanwo-Olu, stated this on Wednesday while flagging off a town hall meeting with the beneficiaries of the Health Insurance Equity Fund organized by the Lagos State Health Management Agency, LASHMA, which is the agency saddled with the responsibility of ensuring that all residents have access to quality and affordable healthcare services through health insurance. Mrs. Sanwo-Olu said the Equity Fund, which is funded through the 1% set aside from the state's Consolidated Revenue Fund, CRF, was to ensure that a sizable proportion of the population who could not afford health insurance premiums due to a number of factors, including economic status and physical disabilities, were not left behind in accessing healthcare services as part of government's social protection plan. Represented by the wife of the State Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Fumi Omotosho, Mrs. Sanwo-Olu said the plan of the state government to promote the health of Lagosians had been anchored on health insurance, adding that the huge investment has been expended in health insurance since the inception of the present administration. She urged all beneficiaries to spread the good news of Ilera Eco Equity Fund to all and sundry, and most importantly, take the full benefit of the laudable scheme. In his welcome remarks, the Commissioner for Health, Akin Abayomi, commended the attention devoted to the health and well-being of residents by the governor, saying it was on record that the present administration has deployed numerous health initiatives to improve the standard of living and quality of life of the people. He commended LASHMA for the great efforts to improve access to healthcare services, just as he revealed that the agency was on the verge of rolling out an innovative health financing initiative to raise funds for philanthropists, organizations, and donors to crowdfund health insurance premiums and adoption of indigents and the vulnerable on the scheme. Also speaking, Permanent Secretary, Lagos State Ministry of Information and Strategy, Olushina Top, who represented the Commissioner, Mr. Gbenga Omotosho, said sound health remains the foundation of everything in life, without which life would be meaningless. Responding to questions at the event, LASHMA's General Manager, Emmanuela Zamba, said the agency was working in partnership with the Primary Healthcare Board to continuously increase the number of primary healthcare centers offering insurance healthcare services gradually, while the government was firming up actions to ensure that all primary healthcare centers in the state are fully functional. She said the Elera Eco plan also has provisions for the care of senior citizens as well as cancer treatment to some extent, just as she said that with an increased number of enrollees, Lashma would be able to drop the cost and expand the services. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu will focus on more projects. Commissioner for Information and Strategy Gbenga Omotosho noted that with the endorsement of the governor by the Governor's Advisory Council (GAC), the highest decision-making body of the All Progressives Congress (APC) in Lagos, this will not make the governor shift his focus away from the state's numerous projects. Speaking in an interview, the commissioner averred that the endorsement was based on Sanwo-Olu's remarkable achievements in project execution. Omotosho, who also described Governor Sanwo-Olu as a man of integrity, stated that the governor's response during the COVID-19 pandemic is infrastructural strides in road construction and transportation management, improvement in schools infrastructure, and massive renovation of hospitals are some of the projects and programs responsible for the GAC's decision. Asked if the push for another term would not cause a shift in focus, the commissioner said no such thing will happen. He spoke about the projects that Governor Sanwo-Olu needs complete, such as the Blue Line and Red Line rail projects, Lekki-Epe Expressway, General Hospital Ojo, and the many roads in Ikorodu, such as Obaseku-Madi Road, Agric Ishawo Road, Bola Tinubu Igbogbo Road, and the Regional Road. According to him, the fourth mainland bridge is also in the works, reiterating that the religious community, traders, artisans, and other stakeholders are all in support of Governor Sanwo-Olu's endorsement. On the planned resumption of tolling by the Lekki Concession Company at the Ikoyi Link Bridge toll gate, Omotosho said consultations with the stakeholders were still ongoing. He also explained that the reason why the state government set up a parks management committee is to ensure peace. Finally, on the program today, Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu believes Lagos is about to witness an unprecedented digital revolution that will cement its global reputation as a hub for entrepreneurial innovation following the landing of the sea cable system and other investments in high-speed internet. Governor Sanwo-Olu, who witnessed the virtual landing of the Google Ekranu sea cable system in Nigeria, says the country will enjoy a boost of 1.6 million jobs and $10 billion in additional gross domestic product (GDP) over the next 3 years on account of the new cable system. According to Governor Sanwo-Olu, the new cable system is the largest element in the transformation of the physical infrastructure landscape. New roads, bridges, jetties, factories, municipal and national rail lines, among others, being delivered by his administration and a host of partners and stakeholders across public and private sectors. The landing of Ekranu sea cable system will firmly position Nigeria as the regional connectivity and content hub for West Africa, attracting cloud operators, content providers, content distribution networks, and the associated ecosystems. The new cable system is named after a Nigerian hero, Olaudah Ekranu, who survived enslavement in the 18th century and went on to become a famous writer and anti-slavery activist. And with that story, we conclude this week's edition of Lagos Update, a program that highlights the activities of the Lagos State Governor and other state events. You can listen to Lagos Traffic Radio on our website www.trafficradio961.ng and follow us on our various social media platforms. Twitter, Lagos Traffic 961. Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On YouTube, subscribe to our channel, Lagos Traffic 961. You can download our app, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM from Play Store for more updates. You can also follow me on Twitter at Adiola Akindele1. Thanks to my producer, Babatunde Akinyemi, studio engineer, Oyeshola Ola, with support from the social media team. The executive producer is Tayo Akunle. I'm Adiola Akindele. Next week is another date. Stay blessed and stay safe.